Hey guys, it's me. So I just wanted to do a quick video to let you guys know what's going on in April. So my goal for April is to spend no more than $100 on my groceries and also on health and beauty products. Okay, so here's the deal. I have a pretty decent stockpile at this point. May 1st will be 1 year that I've been couponing this way. I like to call it shopping smart. I've been shopping smart with coupons for a year on May 1st. So I have a pretty decent stockpile of my basics. Every once in a while I do need to stock up on things like mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, condiments basically. Because basically everything else goes in rotation and I have enough to get me through. So my goal is to spend $100 or less this month. My normal grocery budget is about $200, okay? And that's for everything as well, groceries, health and beauty, etc. I know that we get a lot of great deals couponing, and sometimes we can't help but jump on it, especially when they're money makers, Rite Aid, Walgreens, all that. Those are great, okay? But if you have a pretty decent stockpile, you're going to want to focus on the things you need or want, or there's a gap, okay? Because you can keep buying excess of items, but if you can't use it because you already have 50 of them and you just bought 50 more or whatever, then there's really no point because it's not solving the problem. So my goal is to stick with this $100. As such, I went to Safeway. Okay, my Safeway had a sign up near the gift cards that said, spend $100 on MasterCard gift cards. It had a picture of the 25, the 50, and the 100. Okay, and get back $10 to spend on your next shopping trip. So I thought that would be a great place to start. There's a $5.95 activation fee for the gift card. Okay. And so what I did was I went in, I bought the gift card, okay, $100. I went in with $100 cash because it said open-ended gift cards, you need to pay cash, but it actually is the one where you can select the value, not this one. So I went in with $100 and my activation fee. I paid and I got back 10. Now it didn't print the cat, but because the sign was up in the store and it says that the offer is valid from 3/28 to 4/28, they did give me $10 back, okay? It's basically a $4 moneymaker if you're counting the activation fee. I'm not counting the activation fee toward what I'm spending this month, but if you do want to count the activation fee, then you make $4. If you don't count it, then you've made 10 because the entire 100 goes back on this card for you to use just like a debit. Okay? So that's my goal. So now I have some tips for you guys because when I started couponing, I was basically getting every single item that was a great deal. Every single item that was an awesome deal, I was buying. And that wasn't really helping me come down out of pocket. Now, when I started doing it the smart way, I noticed savings, and it's gradual. Now, obviously, buying health and beauty products is a lot easier to do at all these drugstores because they have crazy deals every week. You get back up rewards, you roll your register rewards, all that kind of great stuff. You know, and if you have a CVS, you can get money, you can get cash cards. Okay, that's awesome, but, you know, you can't eat deodorant, all right? You can't eat body wash. I mean, I guess you could, but, I mean, that's kind of nasty. So, in order to do grocery, which is actually a slower process because these sales have cycles. You'll see a product go on sale about every 3 months, and some stuff is seasonal, like Campbell's cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, all that comes out in the fall. For instance, you know, March was frozen food month, so tons of frozen food deals. You will see good sales on other frozen items, but frozen food month was like major. So basically, here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to go look at what you have. Now, if you're new at couponing, you don't have nothing, all right? You don't really have anything at all, and that's fine. But here's what you need to do. You need to sit down You look at what your budget is, okay? This is my budget for my food this month, okay? Now, it's probably going to be the same that it was last month. Even if you just started today, it's probably going to be about the same as you did last month. But you're gradually going to start saving money. So here's what you're going to do. Each week when your sales flyer comes out, there's got to be at least 1 or 2 items that are a great price that you have a coupon for, and it makes it extremely inexpensive. So you can either, 1, go to the store and buy those items, okay? Now, for instance, mayonnaise, okay? I looked in the Safeway ad. The Best Foods mayonnaise is on sale for $2.50. At my local Safeway, it's anywhere between $7 and $8 regularly priced, depending on if you get the squeeze bottle or the jar, okay? And this is like the standard size, okay? So here's what I would say to myself. Okay, since I usually buy 1 jar and it's gonna cost me $8, I'm gonna buy how many ever mayonnaise gets me to the price of 1 jar since they're on sale now. So I'm gonna buy 3 because they're on sale for $2.50. That's gonna get me up to $7.50. It's right around $8. I'm saving 50 cents and I'm getting 3 for the price of 1. Because hey, if you're buying mayonnaise every 2 months or whatever, you're spending $16 in that span. So now I have 3 jars, and I'm not going to need to buy mayo for 6 months because I use 1 jar every 2 months. So now I'm not going to have to buy mayo for 6 months. So that's going to save me $8 in the next few months, okay? So, you know, you do that a few times for just a couple of items. So pick 2 or 3 things. It could be just 1. You don't have to buy that many stock of items, but just pick a couple items. You know, pasta. A lot of times we can get pasta for free with coupons, but if you can't and you happen to need pasta and it's on sale for a good price, get a couple extra just so that you're not having to pay full price when you need it. So that's the goal. Now, as you do that, okay, so a couple months goes by, you've stocked up on mayo, you've stocked up on ketchup, there was a great sale on canned vegetables that you got in on. Okay, now this month, because I have all that sitting in my cupboard, I don't need to buy those items, which saves me about, I don't know, $20 this month. Okay, yeah, that's pretty decent. I mean, it doesn't seem like a huge amount, but eventually, once you've started adding these items to your stockpile, you don't need to buy them anymore. You don't need to spend money on them anymore. So not only have you saved tons of money because you've bought them cheap, okay, and now you don't have to buy them because you have several waiting for you in your pantry. When you go to the store, now you've cut your budget, okay? So when I started couponing, my budget was $200. Before that, it was $200. That was all we could really afford, was $200, all right? So now I'm trying to cut my grocery budget in half to $100 this month, and we'll see how I do. All right, so I hope that's helpful. Oh, one more thing. Okay, so let's say you like to buy salad dressing, or you eat a lot of salad, you buy salad dressing, and the normal salad dressing you buy is $7. No, let's go $5. $5 is more reasonable. At Albertsons, they have some salad dressings for $5. Okay, so occasionally the Ken's goes on sale for $1, and we have dollar coupons, makes them absolutely free. That does not mean that you need to buy 20 bottles of salad dressing, okay? It doesn't mean that you need to use every single coupon you have. Now, it's different if you're going to give stuff away to other people or you're going to donate it, okay? But here's the deal. Don't take everything on the shelf because there's other people trying to save money just like you, okay? They need to save money just like you. And if you can't consume it, it's just a waste, right? I mean, you've wasted the coupon and you've wasted the product. So, estimate how much you use in the time before it expires. So, if you're buying the salad dressing and it expires within the next 6 months, how many bottles are you going to go through within the next 6 months? Now, I eat a lot of salad, personally. That's another thing. I buy a lot of lettuce every month. So, it's great for me to price match when I find lettuce really, really cheap. Like, Tacoma Boys had romaine lettuce, for $1. It was $1 for any type of lettuce, any head of lettuce, $1. So I bought like 2 or 3 things of lettuce, and because I can go through that in 7 or 8 days eating salad. I like salad. It's quick. throw some chicken on top. It's a meal. So you're going to want to estimate how many bottles of salad dressing will I go through before it expires. Okay, that is a reasonable amount. But don't be the chick or the dude who decides you're going to buy 35 things of salad dressing just because you have 35 coupons. It makes all 35 free. That's all well and fine. Oh, I'm going to donate this. That's awesome. But there are people that are going to come into the store hoping to find the same deal, maybe even just one bottle because maybe they could only afford one newspaper. So make sure that you are not clearing the shelf. And always, always, always remember, if you want a large amount of something, place a special order at your store. It helps them make sure that all of their customers are able to get on the same deal. You can get all of your product all at once, and usually they'll just call you and say, hey, it's in, and then you can just go right in, get it, and leave. All right, so that's about it. I just wanted to come on here, let you guys know about that. That is my goal for this month, $100 or less on everything grocery, health, and beauty related. All right? Everybody have a great day. Happy Sunday and happy couponing.